Blockchain has been a hot topic for lawmakers and regulators lately. In this video, we're going to talk about the 4 characteristics that make blockchain different from any technology that has come before. My aim is to open a conversation into how blockchain could impact the future legal and regulatory environment. Hi, I'm Amy James, the co-inventor of Open Index Protocol. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and welcome back to the What Kind of Internet Do You Want series. Give this video a like if you support freedom on the internet, and let's get right into the list. Number 1, blockchains cannot be stopped. As Congressman Patrick McHenry recently commented,
"The world that Satoshi Nakamoto, author of the Bitcoin white paper, envisioned, and others are building, is an unstoppable force. We should not attempt to deter this innovation, and governments cannot stop this innovation. And those that have tried have already failed."
And he's right. Governments and others have tried. Since Bitcoin was first born, there have been lots of parties who have tried to kill it, from various players in the financial services industry, to foreign governments, to members of the US Senate, to tech companies, to people who just wanted to protect people from what they worried was a scam. And they tried to stop it in a variety of ways, from DDoSing exchanges, to spreading FUD, to attempting to 51% attack the network, to making it illegal to mine it or to transact with it, and even to own it. And every attempt has failed. Blockchains like Bitcoin, Flow, and Raven are decentralized. They are working triple entry ledger systems. The last time the accounting system changed this dramatically was more than 600 years ago. We have a whole video about decentralization and the shift from double entry systems to triple entry linked in the description below if you want to dig deeper. The point is, blockchain has the paradigm shifting characteristics of being a transparent and secure ledger. It's transparent for anyone to see, but also secure from alteration or destruction, and everyone can keep their own copy of it if they want. These decentralized, permissionless protocols cannot be stopped by exploiting central points of failure because there aren't any. They react like the mythical tale of the Hydra. If you cut off one head, 2 grow back in its place. And this characteristic makes banning blockchains unenforceable. China and Russia have already proven this. 2, blockchains change the nature of information access on the web. Everyone thinks that the web has a permanent memory, and it can seem like that. It can be like that annoying family member who will never let you live down an embarrassing moment. And we have seen that the internet at large does not allow evidence of bad behavior from politicians or supremely funny or well-loved content to vanish off of the servers and into the ether of the forgotten. But this is because so many people personally take it upon themselves to save that content and keep it available on the internet. But this phenomena is currently a manual function that's just done by people with a personal interest. The vast majority of content and information on the web right now is ephemeral. The average lifespan for some popular kinds of content on the web varies from as little as a few months to only a couple of years. Blockchain will change this completely. As the use of blockchain grows, the memory of the web will do a 180, and one of the undeniable realities is that forcing content to be censored off the internet will just no longer be possible. As we just talked about, decentralized blockchains cannot be stopped by legislation, court order, or even force. There is no webmaster to subpoena and no data center to raid, and they can be used for much more than just financial transactions. Blockchains can also store other data and make a transparent and unalterable record of any kind of information: messages, metadata, asset ownership, all kinds of things. So at this point you might be thinking, if blockchain can't be stopped and it won't ever lose data, could the ramifications of that be kind of scary? And that brings us to point number 3. Blockchains make legal enforcement more transparent. It's important to understand the capability of the technology and where the regulation could be enforced. Blockchains don't mean regulation can't be applied. people and businesses at the application layer of the tech stack can be regulated if needed. In fact, blockchain may make it easier to investigate criminal activity. If only all criminals left a time-stamped cryptographic signature on their crimes, right? And last but not least, number 4, blockchains and other decentralized technology like Solid by Sir Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web, will bring important new protections for consumers. The problems these technologies fix are everywhere. For example, the way that tech platforms handle and store the personal identifying information of customers has been an absolute dumpster fire in recent years. Target, Home Depot, Equifax, Yahoo, Capital One, OPM. Sorry, I really got something in my throat there. And then there's the way that social media companies sell access to what we share, what we search for, and worse, to companies who do whatever they want with it. In other words, data mining as a business model. And finally, there are mass credit card breaches, artists and content creators getting ripped off by tech companies. The list just goes on, but it all comes down to people getting repeatedly ripped off because of the technical infrastructure of the walled garden web. Once blockchain and other decentralized technology is at scale and integrated deeply into the platforms we use, the risk of losing our personal data will become a thing of the past. Creators will regain control of their distribution, and tech companies will lose the ability to spy on us without our permission. If you know somebody who is concerned about the freedom of the internet and the legal and regulatory landscape, please take a screenshot and share this video with them, and be sure to tag @OpenIndexProto. You can sign up for our newsletter at alexandria.io and follow us in the social platforms linked below. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like and make sure that you are a subscriber to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.